sign now? This is the life, ain't it, girls?
Yeah, nothing like a good start.
You're right there, Ruth.
Who would have thought 25 years ago we'd be sitting here drinking pumpkin spice lattes?
In those days, we would have been lucky to afford soup exact.
Cold soup, say, with no milk or salt.
Or tea.
In a filthy cracked cup.
Oh, we didn't use cups. We would wrap up a newspaper and drink out of it.
Well, the best we could manage was to suck on a piece of damp cloth.
But you know, we were happy back then, although we were poor.
Because we were poor. My old dad used to say, money can't buy you happiness.
He was right. I had nothing back then, and I was really happy. I lived in this tiny little house with a big hole in the roof.
A house! You were lucky to have a house. We had to live in a room, all 26 of us. We had no furniture, the floor was falling in, and we were all huddled off in the corner for fear of falling.
Well, you were lucky to have a room. We had to live in a corridor.
Oh, we used to dream of living in a corridor. We lived in an old water tank on top of a rubbish dump. Every morning we get woke up by having a whole load of rotten fish dumped on us. House?
Well, when I say house, it was more of a manhole with no cover.
Well, we were evicted from our manhole. We had to go live in a lake.
Oh, you were lucky to get a lake. We had to live in a shoebox in the middle of the road.
A cardboard box?
Yes.
You were lucky. We had to live for 3 months in a brown paper bag in a septic tank. Every morning we get up at 6 o'clock, clean the bag, then we have to eat a crust of moldy bread and go to work at the Zoc for 14 hours a day, week in and week out. When we got home, our dad would thrash us to sleep with his belt.
Luxury. We had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. We had to clean out the lake, and we got to eat one handful of cracked gravel. Then we'd go off to the Zoc, and we worked all day, every day, for only 500 tugriks every month. Then, when we got home, our dad would beat us about the head and neck with a broken bottle, if we were lucky.
Well, we had it tough. We used to have to get up out of the shoebox at 3 o'clock in the morning, eat a lump of freezing cold gravel for breakfast, go to work at the Zoc for 24 hours a day. We were paid 50 tugruk every 6 years. And when we got home, our dad would slice us in two with a bread knife.
Right. We used to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock at night. B was a half hour before we went to bed. We used to have a little teaspoon of frozen poison for breakfast. Then we go to the Zoc for 29 hours a day. And the Zoc owner for permission to work there. And then when we got home, our dad would kill us and dance around our grave singing.
But you try to tell kids that nowadays, and they won't believe you.